Yeah, Spider-Man and Freeze in full effect.
You ready, Ron?
I'm ready.
You ready, Bill?
I'm ready, Slick, are you?
Oh yeah, take it down.
Girl, I must warn you, I sense something strange in my mind. Yo, situation is serious. Let's cure it cause we're running out of time.
It's all so beautiful. Relationships they seem from the start. It's all so when love is not together from the heart. Check it out. It's driving me out of my mind. That's why it's hard for me to find. Can't get it out of my head. Miss her, kiss her, love her.
Wrong move, you're dead.
That girl is never trust a big button smile. That girl is
If I were you, I'd take precaution before I step to meet my girl. You know, cause in some motion, you'll think she's the best thing in the world. She's so high,
she'll drive you right out of your mind. Steal your heart when you're blind. Beware, she's scheming. She'll make you think you're dreaming. You'll fall in love and you'll be screaming, demon.
poison, deadly, moving slow. Looking for a mellow fellow like DeVoe, getting paid, laid, so better lay low. Scheming on house money and the whole shit. The low pro hoe should be cut like an afro. So what you saying, huh? She's winning to you, but I know she's a loser. How did you know? Me and the crew used to do her.
I was at the bar, shake big and taking them all. And that night, I played the wall. Checking out the fellas, the highs and lows. Keeping one eye open, still clocking the hoes. There was one particular girl that stood out from the rest. Poison ass can be with a high power chest. Michael Bivins here, and I'm running the show. Bell, Biv DeVoe. Now you know.
Yo, Slick, blow.
It's driving me out of my mind. That's why it's hard for me to find. Can't get it out of my head. Miss her, kiss her, love
Right,
her.
move, you're dead.
That girl is you never trust a big button to smile. She's dangerous. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, fellas, that was another dope.
Yeah, baby, they in full effect.
Yo, what's up to Ralph T and Johnny G?
Yeah,
And I can't forget about my boy B Brown.
And the whole Andy crew.
bottle, ended up with the bottle, taking shots, waiting on tomorrow, trying to fill up what's hollow. You gonna know my name. You gonna know my name. Bright lights, big city calling to my head. Bright lights, big city going to my head. Bright lights, big city going to my head. I don't care, no, 'cause you don't care, no.
Till I feel your
yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about, have your fucking cloud. It be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Anything negative, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase it? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise.
You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Hey, yo, welcome to the Late Show, episode number 19. What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday night. How are you all doing this evening?
What's going on, everyone?
I want to start out by saying everybody send some well wishes and prayers out to Chris Cat. Walt just informed us she was put up in the hospital, so she needs everybody's well wishes and prayers because we all know it works. We all know it works, so send them out, guys. Start off by saying what's up. Let's see who I'm going from the bottom up. What's up, Arlene, Scorpion, Chica, Shell, Miss Sue. Who else we got in there? Caitlin, Leah, Stacy. Look at school. We got over here Mark D.
Wolcott, Yukon.
Marquetto, what's going on? Greg, what's up? Bear. What else we got going on in this? So what's up? Yeah, instead of doing our normal rambling and whatnot, I wanted to talk on a few weird things that's been hitting social media lately. Like, for one, right, the first thing I want to talk about. Have you seen these supposed pictures of the aliens that landed in
yes,
country?
yes, and that is horseshit.
I know, but everybody's you got two camps of people. You got some that thinks it's legit because they've tagged videos of Credo Mutwa talking about what these beings look like, and Credo Mutwa pretty much says that they look like that. Then you got another camp like, yeah, that's that artificial intelligence bullshit. That's that AI picture shit. Whatever. I'm just saying they look cool. They're cool ass pictures either way. I'm not saying they're real.
Yes, they are, but
fake.
that is absolutely that AI bullshit. Like,
yeah.
don't get this shit to us.
because those don't get me wrong, those for the setting that for the environment that I'm not trying to be like a prick here or anything, but for the environment that those pictures look like they're taken in, those are some pretty crisp ass pictures. You know what I mean? But you're showing off the Bigfoot cup over there, right? Hey, zoom in on your sticker over there, guy. This is going to be his next tattoo, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't think you get real close, bro.
That's a picture of an alien in a UFO.
You know what? Hold on. Hold on.
That's his next tattoo. Next tattoo. A picture of a alien in
an angry alien catching a largemouth bass who's pissed off also. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure that bass is done fucking broke his line a few times already, so he's probably pissed off.
Yeah. That's why I'll be out there early Sunday morning before.
Apparently, Bass informed me that we have to clean up our language a little bit.
Yeah.
Mind telling everybody what you told me?
Well, I guess YouTube has changed their algorithm where they're going to be searching for people who use vulgar content.
What's considered vulgar content? Like just language?
Yes,
cursing?
language.
But that's everyday vocabulary for some people. You know what I mean? So like you can't flag.
They don't want it on their service. So we gotta stop with that. We gotta stop dropping F-bombs every 30 seconds.
All right. I'll clean up. What's up, Walt?
You could do it like once every
Nothing much.
You might be able to
I wanted to tell all y'all thank y'all. I'm sorry we didn't get to do a show like we had planned. Like I said, she hadn't been feeling good for a couple of days, and then last night it kind of, at 3 o'clock, it kind of enveloped itself. And when it got to the point where she was having chest pains and couldn't breathe, and I took her to the emergency room, and like I said, we were there from 3 o'clock last night, a little before 3 to about 8 o'clock tonight. They got her on one of those monitor systems, and Monday she's going to go see her regular doctor.
Is she feeling better than what she was feeling yesterday?
It's kind of sort of. She's asleep right now. They gave her some stuff to keep her settled and everything, and they think it was due to high stress and just worrying. And it's partly my fault because the woman got stressed out helping me. David knows this. When we were getting the land and everything, I didn't realize how stressed it got her, and she was worried about the financial bind and everything that we kind of got ourselves in doing this in a short amount of time. And if it wasn't for David helping us, I don't know what the hell we'd done. And I just wanted to tell everybody thank you for the prayers, and let everybody know I'm going to let the raffle for the Dog Man thing, because somebody else had asked me if I could let it continue until Wednesday for the Dog Man wall art. And I'm going to do that to help out with everything. And like I said, I don't know. It's when it's me, it's one thing. When it's her, it's something else.
You just got to take your time. Now we all know, and we've established that the prayers that come from this group work. So we're all sending them out because Chris Cat's family. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So definitely, we want her back. We want her getting back. Now, I want to touch on this just a scooch. Now,
okay.
You say it might have been stress related, right?
Mm-hmm.
Could that be part of that stress be what happened at that cabin? That may be a little piece of it. You know what I mean? Not never being in that predicament. You know what I mean? And
I'm not gonna say it wasn't, but there's a lot of stuff that's been going on behind the scenes that nobody knows about. She doesn't really want anybody to know, but y'all do. Where, like I said, her divorce was just finalized just at the first part of this month, and she lost everything that I'm talking about, everything. And she's probably going to kill me for saying this. Like I said, just the stress of that. Like I said, it
It's understandable.
The other thing, if you don't mind, he's probably in here. I put out there the little thing everybody's wanting to always go out and they want to have an experience, that I put out that I would carry somebody. I'm doing a raffle for it. It ends not this next week. It ends next Saturday night. That ends. The only person that's took me up on that offer is Bama. Bama's bought a couple of tickets. This is the thing. I started it out at $50. Bama's the only one that's bought any tickets, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to call him tomorrow and do it, because this money that I'm going to be doing this with, I'm raising it to help Chris do something, because she wound up losing something that was dear to her in that divorce. And instead of replacing it when she could have, she took the money and she had extra and put it towards this land purchase. And I'm going to take the money that I get if people do it. I'm changing it from $50 anyway to $25, and I'll convert Bama's ticket, how many tickets he's got now, over for the 25. So you won't get another opportunity like this again. And like I said, I'm doing all the money I raised for this. I ain't gonna tell you on a lie. I'm gonna use this to replace something that was took from Cat. That's what I think that's the main thing that caused a lot of this. And I feel like it was brought on because she was helping me do something that meant a lot to me.
She did it. She was doing it, well, because she loves you.
I know that, but still,
don't look any further than that. She did it because she loves you, and you know what? You love her too. You love her too, and you're gonna. I think I told you you're gonna make do on that.
I think I told you what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I said it's. And I said that.
For right now, you two just got to take it a day at a time. Where you let her recoup.
I'm fine. I just got to get her well. Like I said,
dude. I'm looking at you right now. You ain't well.
Dude, I ain't slept since yesterday morning at 6:00.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So, like, when she starts to feel better and everything like that, you guys take it a day at a time. Just don't rush into shit. You know what I mean? Like, sit back, chill. Read a couple books or something. Let her just relax. You know what I mean?
I found a hospital up here. If you're in the Memphis area, you do not go to. What the hell is the name of it? But I'll get you the name of the hospital. Let's put it this way: the True Vault came out last night. Security, police, and a couple other people were called. That didn't help. I've never seen a hospital run the way they ran. It's the trauma center up here in Memphis that's not very far from us. They care more about damn security than they do patients. That literally came out of their mouth.
Some of them just got to be put in their place.
Well, they're missing to get into the hospital, you first got to go. You had to go through a metal detector. Then they wand you, and then they want the women to open their purses up and everything. This lady's having chest pains and stuff. They're worried about that instead of letting them into the hospital.
Is that in a bad area of Memphis?
It's right down. I'm talking about the Children's Le Bonheur Hospital is like literally right across the road. So I'm talking about, but they do have for some reason the city brings all their criminals right there to have them worked on. I swear to God, there were 17 cops already there. And then I kind of flew off the handle and ripped the scanner out of the ground. Oops. That went over real well. Yeah, you have to walk through a body scanner like you're in an airport or something like that to get into a fucking hospital.
So, yeah, one thing, they don't do that shit in New York.
They didn't do that no
The
more.
only thing in New York is if you have a family member in there, if you don't have the jab, you can't get in.
Yeah, that's the trick in New York. Stacy said she's not truth. I'm not sure there is a good area in Memphis. Point taken.
Yeah, it's Memphis.
Nope.
Memphis is a lot rougher than it used to be. I don't really have a problem though. Like I said, I kind of flew off the handle. I lost all that niceness that I have learned to acquire though when it came last night. Like I said, somebody standing there with chest pains and shortness of breath, and when the security guard told me, that cop security guard told me, it doesn't matter what's going on. I don't care if she's having chest pains. We're going to do this security protocol. So, like I said, the machine left the building.
Like, it's like that in it's like that in hospitals everywhere though. But the security thing not like here. But around here where we live, they'll make you sit in the ER for the ER waiting room for an ungodly amount of time. Like I went there one time for my back was like really jacked up. I could barely walk. There was this like 14-year-old kid in there with a fucking like gash in his arm from here to here, wide open. Sat in the waiting room for 45 minutes.
Well, see, and this is the thing. This is how you know they don't really care. Now, because the cat where she works at, she's got great insurance. As soon as we got back there and they seen that insurance card, oh, dude, they run every kind of fucking test under the sun. Not once, but twice.
Oh, yeah, definitely, because they want that money.
And like I said, she's on they even sent her home one of those monitor machines hooked to her that sends up, that records. That way her local doctor Monday can do, all he's got to do is plug into it, download it, and it's got from when they hooked it up to her last night to when he downloads it right there. Like I said, I had to do some apologizing, like I said, and
it's probably because they get a bunch like a lot of people that visit that hospital end up having like a real crappy insurance or no insurance at all. You know what I mean? So then they're like, oh shit, she's got the good stuff. Yo, get her in here ASAP.
They were probably trying to charge her enough to recoup that damn scanning machine, because it ain't. I know it don't work no more because I ripped it out of the ground and threw it into the lobby, literally.
Yeah, Stacy said exactly. Suspected heart attack is supposed to go immediately to the back. Hell, yeah, there's no waiting on that.
Dude,
any kind of chest pain waiting on it.
When they hooked her to the monitor, her heartbeat was 135 beats per minute. It's sitting at rest.
I remember that shit when that shit happened to me last year, and I ended up in the hospital for like 3 days. Like they hooked me up to the monitor, and they was like, "All right, we're getting you on the first thing out of here to a better place."
I don't know what all them damn numbers and stuff mean. I know what the heartbeat. Your heartbeat ain't supposed to be about 90 something, 80 something at rest. 70 some people, if you got good circulatory system. I said hers was 130 something. That was at rest. Her blood pressure, I forgot. Her blood pressure was through the freaking roof. But like I said, the vomiting and stuff like it, like I said, they're in there trying to take blood from her, and she's projectile vomiting there. Usually, stuff like that, because like I've had a couple heart attacks. Those are signs of severe heart attack conditions, and right now their diagnosis is severe acute stress. I think is what the hell it's. I don't know. Like I said, she's gonna kill me because she didn't want none of this known, but I wanted to tell y'all I'm sorry that I didn't get to do. And she was all set for tonight. She's been writing out and rewriting
Wait, hold on. The first time I went into the hospital last year, it was acute. Oh, what the hell was it? It was acute. I can't even. Damn it! I can't even remember what it was, but it was acute something. It had something to do with like a pain around the chest. Did she feel like her chest was in like a vice?
Mm-hmm.
Acute anxiety.
No. It was acute.
And it had something to do with her adrenal gland.
Acute pulmonary something.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's it. The pulmonary.
I gotta look. I still got the paperwork. I gotta like look for it and I'll be able to.
Let's
tell
put
you
it this way: they
It was
gave her a
acute
Xan. Like I said, her with her sitting at rest, they gave her hers was it was close to 140, somewhere in there. They gave her a Xanax. An hour later, her heart was still beating 120 something beats a minute after taking a Xanax.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Then she got worried that they were going to try to lock me up or something. I told her, I said, no, don't worry about that. Let's put it this way: the security guard. If y'all need a worthless piece of shit security guard that doesn't care about anybody, there's one for hire right now because he ain't got a job no more either.
Well, nah, we got a whole bunch of them around here, so we don't need it anymore. So, yeah. Tell him to go be a mall security guard.
Keep his ass down south.
Well, he's probably going to go to work for McDonald's or somebody because, like I said, he ain't a security guard. He got fired on the spot last night. I don't take no. I don't want to. I'm not trying to make fun or nothing else. I don't like getting anybody fired. But that dude right there, there's no telling how many people was seriously injured, probably died because of somebody like that idiot.
Oh,
Like I said,
trip.
a power trip. Like I said, like I told him, I said, this is a hospital. This ain't a bank. He literally come out of his mouth and said, I don't care if you're having a heart attack or what. We're going to go by these security measures. I don't have a problem with that. I'll do whatever you want me to do. You get her back there and get some doctor to see her. He said, until she walks through the booth. So I walked over and snatched the booth out of the ground and, like I said, threw it into the damn lobby. I said, now what are we going to go through? He started around the counter and I told him he did not want to do that. And I'm trying to keep Cat calm and Cat's trying to keep me calm. I said, don't worry about me. And next thing I know, like I said, about 17 fucking police officers came around the corner. So that was a fun thing. I told him, look, we can go through all this, whatever you want to do. She needs a doctor. And when one of the nurses came around there and found out what was going on, she's the one that called. She called I said, this is by this time it's like 3:30 in the morning. She called the hospital director and told the hospital director what was going on. The hospital director told them to get that security guard. He was fired and get him off the property.
Good. He should, and if he has a security certification, it should be stripped from him.
He can't have it. I said, I said, it's a hospital. It's a hospital. She's standing there in her damn night clothes. What fucking danger is she? She weighs literally like 130 something pounds soaking wet. And she looked like and I said, she's white as a damn ghost. She's in her night clothes. What security risk is she? She's at a hospital. It makes no sense.
I don't know, man. The only thing I can think of is like he let that little security badge get to his head. Is he even armed security, or is he just a rent-a-cop?
No, he wasn't armed. No, he had a radio. That's all I seen. I wish he'd have been armed. I'd have fit it to him.
You better stop a radio for backup.
You know, he didn't need. They could hear what was going on because people were screaming. People were leaving. There was two dudes over passed out in a chair, and them son guns got up and they looked like two cockroaches leaving when you cut the light on. They were gone. I don't know what they were there for, but they didn't stay. I hope it wasn't serious.
You know why? Because they knew the cops was gonna show up. That's why they bounced.
Oh, when they come around the corner, I was hoping one of them was running at me. They come around the corner and one of them had his hand on his gun. I told him, I said, "You either pull it or fucking goddamn take your hand off of it." They were, calm down, calm down. I'm calm. That's the problem. You don't want to see me upset yet. What was funny is, with everything that's going on, now this is Cat, y'all. With everything that's going on, there's a lady that's sitting in there. She's the one that does your blood pressure and, you know, does your weight and everything. I forgot what, I think it's a check-in specialist or whatever they call them.
The intake specialist?
Yeah, intake specialist. Mm-hmm. We're sitting there. And like I said, this is all going on. And the lady walks up, and I've got short sleeve shirt. Like I said, matter of fact, this is still the same goddamn shirt that I had on. Right here. I ain't changed clothes because I got her back at the house and got her comfortable. She's in there asleep right now, resting. And I don't even want to go in there to make a noise because she's resting to bother her. But anyway, this is a small world because the lady walks up, she grabs this, an older black lady. I got a picture of her, and because I come back to her later and tell her thank you. Anyway, she walks up, she grabs me by the hand, and she goes, she's tapping me on the arm. She goes, "Where'd you get that?" I said, "Ma'am," I said, "I got that overseas." She goes, "I recognize it." She goes, "My son was in the 101st Airborne." She goes, a lot of the guys that were friends with him run around with that same, she called it something I can't remember. She didn't call it a Reaper, she called it something else. She goes, "Y'all saved them boys whenever y'all took the castle." And it was that lady right there, the one that stood in front of those officers against me. She's probably 60 years old and still working. You got this little jackass of a fucking security guard that wants to cause all this trouble, and a 60-year-old woman stands in front of me against about 17 guys. She told me her son came back from over there. Now, the castle was a fob that we took from the Iraqis and set up, and it was literally an old castle out there. Anybody that was ever over there, served over there, has probably heard of the castle or served the castle. But anyway, we were sitting there, she was doing Cat's intake and everything, and she said, "I want to tell you thank you." And she goes, "I lost my son." I said, "Ma'am?" She said, "Yeah." She goes, "Because of the stuff that you boys seen over and did over there." She goes, "When he got medically discharged, he was back home about 6 months, and he took his own life." But she remembered stories that he had told her, and then pictures of other ones. So I said, "There's only certain there." Anyway, that's what calmed me down. Was that little woman stood in front of me against 17 guards. Hold on, Treat, you got your phone out? I'll hold on. I'm gonna send you something. When I say, hold on a second. This is the lady. I took her. Cause I'm bad with names. I just sent you a picture. This is exactly what this lady looked. I'm talking. This picture. When they did this badge, it wasn't that long ago because.
Okay, I don't want to post her government. I don't want to post her whole.
Oh no, I know. But you see what I'm talking about? That little old lady right there stood in front of 17 officers in front of me and said, "Y'all boys ain't touching him," and carries me onto the back where Cat is. That lady walked over and talked to another girl, and that's the one that called the administrator at almost 4 o'clock in the morning. I bet you that was not a happy call.
Oh, definitely not.
Like I said, within an hour, like I said, that guard was gone.
Yeah.
But
Good.
yeah, that
Good.
but that's the disconnect we have with anybody now that's in any kind of law enforcement. The security ain't law. They're it's not the same, but still, why treat people like that?
It may not be the same, but they still get on that same power trip.
Oh yeah. Like I said, it's that disconnect.
Yeah.
This little old woman, like I said, stood in front of, didn't know me from Adam. He just recognized, and like I said, because her son was around us and served in the same unit and stuff. Like I said, that to me, that was amazing. Like I said, that little old woman stood up for me that she didn't know. Like I said, stood in front of all of them. Y'all have heard, especially in Memphis, y'all have heard the story with the way the cops do people and everything. And y'all just heard one incident. Y'all hadn't heard, about all the other ones that go on here. But like I said, I felt so fucking humbled when that woman did that. I didn't mean to get on here and take over y'all show and go it the other way.
Man, don't worry about that.
But thank y'all. And like I said, look, Kat was so, like I said, she's sitting there and before that lady walked out, like I said, Kat's like, we'll just go, Vault, we'll just go. I said, no, I'm not caring. Somebody's going to see you. She was worried about what was going to happen to me, not was worried about what was going on with her. And then her and that lady got back there, and the lady was talking to her, trying to calm her down. And then Kat started talking. She goes, yeah, telling the lady about me a little bit. And she tapped Kat on the hand like this, and she goes, honey, my son was one of those people. He came back, and he was different. She goes, you ain't got to tell me what kind of person he is.
She gonna be all right, Walt. She gonna be all right.
Yeah, but somebody just, I can't see why I'm on the phone. Like, I think somebody just bought some tickets to I can't see whoever did that. Thank you. Like I said, where I told people I was going to take them out to the farm for a day and a night. I was going to do that. I did it for $50. I was being kind of a butt, I guess, because everybody keeps saying they want to go out and they want to do this and they want to do that. I was doing it kind of David will tell you, I was kind of doing it I didn't ever think nobody would take me up on it. Bama, though, he bought a couple of tickets, and like I said, and then all this other came about. Like I said, so I'm not doing it for $50. If you want to do it and you're serious about it, like I said, I'll do it. I'm going to drop it down to $25 a ticket. And I said, I've got to go convert Bama's convert it from, basically I'm doing it in half. Like I said, and then I'm doing this and I ain't going to hide it. You know me, I don't hide shit. I'm doing this to help replace something that was lost to Kat. She says not to worry about it, but I can't, it's not my place to say what it was, but it was something big and something that was very near and dear to her heart, and it was stolen from her. And like I said, instead of replacing something and she needed it, replacing that, shit, I didn't know, because half time I don't think about money. I don't fool with money. I let her take care of all that, because it gives her peace of mind, and it helps. Because before, she wasn't allowed to know any of the finances. And like I told her, I don't give a shit about money. As long as we got everything we need, I don't care about money. It's the least of my freaking concern. But I didn't know she'd done that. I don't know did she say something last weekend to you, David, about it, or something started to say something to you?
He's on mute right now. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
I know she.
Hell, I'm still trying to get everything broke down from last weekend.
Yeah. Well, I know she walked up and gave you a hug and said something about thank you for helping do all that. And I said, y'all just don't know how big of a help David was. I know he don't want y'all to know, but if it wasn't for David, this wouldn't have happened. David's got just as much invested in this property as I do. Let's put it that way.
Even though Dave cracks ball jokes every once in a while, he's all right guy.
Oh, you mad about the text message I sent you yesterday?
That shit wasn't funny. It wasn't funny. He sent me a picture. He sent me a video of fucking. Sorry about the cursing. I got to clean that up. But the video of Bugs Bunny massaging Elmer Fudd's head and was like, "Is this how your wife seduced you?" It's not funny.
Yeah. Now see if hey, because I'm the bigger older brother. Because I'm the bigger older brother, I won't do this. But see, I started. Yeah, the day before yesterday. I needed some wax to. It's called drawer wax. You use it on top of your table saw. That helps with let your wood go, especially small wood. See, I started to call you and ask you, hey man, what kind of wax do you suggest?
Hard, motherfuckers. Hard. You know what? I don't care. I don't care, goddammit. Look. Yeah, I'm bald. But you know what? I'll be bald. I have one of the greatest beards on YouTube, though. Look at all that nice.
I tell you what, when I decide to cut, look at this mess. When I decide to cut this, I'll send you a wig. That's just my bangs. That's where I can do a hell of a cousin it now.
When I straighten my beard, it's just like down here. I'm good. I don't need to grow it up here. I got it right here.
I'll send you a wig. Don't worry.
If you're gonna use your hair, he's gonna look like Dave Chappelle posing as a white guy. Telling the news.
What the hell was that
Dave Chappelle? No, it was Dave Chappelle in the Pimp Awards. We was walking around with the fedora on and the little bangs that went around.
Okay,
like
never mind. Never mind, brother. I ain't doing that to you.
Players ball.
Players ball.
Yeah, the players ball. Yeah.
See, this is the thing. Used to, like I said, I kept mine shaved down like that. I hadn't had long hair, just about any kind of hair for 30 years, 20 years, somewhere in there. No, that shit gets caught in every damn thing. And if it, like I said, Kat was like, she seen a picture of me back when I was young, and I had hair. Like I said, my bangs were down in the center of my chest. My back hair, my hair on my back was down center of my back. And she goes, I'd like to see that again. So just out of jokingly, I was like, okay, I won't cut my hair again. I hadn't cut my hair since last July.
Are you trying to look like Huckleberry from Mountain Monsters?
I guess so. The hair covers up the ugly. I've been trying to grow my damn beard out, but my damn beard doesn't grow straight. It grows out for a little ways and then curls back and sticks me in the face. And
You gotta train it, man. You gotta brush it. You gotta comb it.
well, that and look, this shit right here. You know how many times I've hit myself in the side of the head because all of a sudden one of the hairs will come up and tickle my ear, and I think something's trying to claw on my ear. I slapped the shit out of myself.
My shit's coming in pretty good. I got a whole lot of gray in there, but
You gotta trim it. Boop, 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 boop. Every day you gotta comb it a little bit. That'll straighten it out.
See, I don't understand what y'all do with all the gray hair. Cause see, look, I don't have any of. Well, I got a little bit in my beard, but my head hair ain't got none.
I think it runs in my dad's side of the family. I think it runs in all the males because we were standing outside of Bass's job the other day, and one of my cousins walked up, and he's younger. He's a couple years younger than us.
Yeah,
and he got the same amount of He's got the same fucking gray spots we got. You know what I mean? So I think it generally runs in the family for the ones that are able to grow like legit beards. We all got gray spots.
Like I said, I got a little bit in my beard. I got the salt and pepper going on in my beard, but you know what they say, that salt and pepper drives the women crazy. So Cat loves it. So
Well, as long as your hair ain't white like Jeremy's now.
oh my
After
God,
last night.
I hadn't even got to talk to him.
So what happened with that? Because GNA said he caught some crazy stuff.
I seen that clip earlier today. He made it into like a little clip. I guess he caught some eye shine, and the shit was winking at him. And
he was gone.
He's like, yo, he put it in the video. I haven't ran this fast since I was a little kid, and I have on what was the snake? The snake things that the person sent them, and 50 pounds of gear on. And he was gone.
I'm telling y'all,
passed crackhead Ezel getting out of that pasture, getting to the damn gate.
I told you, you don't be in front. Don't be in front of him. He's gonna go over you. What did I tell you?
I'm thinking the only way to get Jeremy to stay next to you is to fucking tether him to you with like a chain or something.
Dude, when he was at full tilt, he cleared about 30 yards in 5 steps.
Told you that son gun. Forrest Gump ain't got shit on him. Oh, yeah, why do you think? Hey, go watch the show that where Cat's recording. Whenever we went out there with David last weekend, her and Jeremy standing up there, and Jeremy starts to move. She reaches and grabs him by the backpack and puts her hand up in that loop. And she goes, "Don't you go nowhere." I told her, I said, if you're with Jeremy, he starts to move, grab a hold of him.
Well, see, he needed someone like that before all this. There's one clip he didn't put in. He's going through the woods. He's done past the little Indian mounds. He goes through there, and there's an owl that goes off. And when it does, he jumps straight up and goes, oh, and runs.
I told you.
I laughed my ass off at that.
I told you.
Was, all I can think of was someone's play the Who.
Which video is it? Which video is it? Is it fourth on his page? Is it like
gotta be? It's one of the recent ones.
It says farm investigation. It says farm.
Yeah, it's like 10 minutes long.
Nah, the one I seen, he like clipped it down to like a minute.
I told David. I said, look, when you're out there with Jeremy, this is what you got to remember. You ain't gonna be faster than him. Just don't get in his fucking way, because he will run over you. He'll leave skid marks on you. But if you're talking to Jeremy and something happens, you're gonna be talking to yourself, because he will leave.
I found the whole.
He lost the wall.
I got the whole.
Yeah. Look, I'm telling y'all, back when we were kids, when we had our encounter together, when that thing knocked us out of the street, we hit the ground. That fucker's legs was going when he was in the air, and he was gone. It took us 30 minutes to get to that stand. It took him about 3 minutes to get back home. And he was, and when he busted through the door, he was talking so fast. My grandma was like, "What in the heck? What's wrong?" She got about 3 words. My grandpa heard monster, and he come around the corner. But I'm telling you, he left everything, left me and everything. He was gone. There was dust. His feet was doing this in the air as he was falling. When he hit the ground, we hit on our backs. I swear he bounced up and his feet never stopped. He was gone.
If you watch the clip I seen full tilt, dude, he was hopping over limbs and everything, dude, just gone.
In other words, he looked like Wile E. Coyote chasing a road runner when he goes off a cliff. He was still going.
Yeah, the crazy part is like the part where you seen the Einstein, it might have been like maybe 20, 30 yards, and it was looking at him like it was one eye Willie from your old property. Like you just.
But it was bright.
Like, yes, and you seen it like.
Wait. I think I'm looking at it. Is the one.
Y'all know he carries about 45.
Did he shorten this up to a 4-minute video? It looks like one eye standing off. It looks like a bright light standing there looking, facing his direction.
Yeah.
Yeah. That might be it.
Y'all can ask David. That's an old bag that I gave him that I didn't like the way it fit. He liked it. He carries about, I'm going to say anywhere from 45 to 50 pounds in that damn bag at all times. That ain't counting the lights and all he's got a full-size wooden bat hanging off the side of it. He's got lights and
extra batteries.
Extra batteries. He's got water, snacks. He's got all
The
kind of
cameras, everything.
I said,
An extra battery pack for his phone.
Listen, I got the 10-minute video loaded up. Y'all want to watch it?
Yeah, let's watch it. Because I can tell you right now, he's going to look like Speedy Gonzalez on crack. And I ain't seen him.
What's bad is there's parts of it he should have put in there. Like toward the end when he got toward the boneyard. There was bones by the fence where they weren't there before.
I done told you.
I
done told him, and like I told David, I don't know what they stirred up, but y'all need to be on your damn P's and Q's up there. See, this was the plan. We were gonna do the show, let Cat, and I was gonna let Cat. We'll play this, and I'll tell you.
All right, so let's see. Let me get the. There it is. All right, so where's the volume? Volume up. Let me kill my music here for a minute. Where's that at? Turn that down. All right. No, yeah, that's good.
You see the people coming in live goes up. When the shares down here go up, tap. When you see the likes go up, you see the people coming in live goes up. When the shares down here go up, the people in the live go up. That's the way it works. I wrapped around my foot and I was kicking it off trying to see what it was. Yes, anybody wants to help with the farm investigation, cash out Mr. Woodburger or PayPal Jeremy Henson. Tree was the worst thing.
Can I just say, I love that Whoop Booger walk song.
Our Indian tree we done looked at a lot of times. Ain't nobody ever seen an old ancient Indian tree. Here's you a good one. That's an old one. That's either a property line marker or a roadway marker. It can be either one. I'm going to say roadway because most properties are like field goals. You know, have two of them. Which who's to say this one didn't have a second one and it's broke off and... Oh, man. I'm telling y'all, if something happens to me out here, there is nobody that could get to me anytime soon. I don't know where Shaky is.
And I'm an hour, almost 2 hours away.
Yeah, and I'm the only one that knows exactly where he's at.
Well, I know where he's at. When you give me markers out there, I can go to where he's at. But that's the thing. He fucking moves around out there all over the damn place.
Yeah.
I know where, like the you say the.
Whoa. Something just scared the shit out of him.
My mouth weird.
Woo! You heard that?
That's it.
Yeah.
You flip that camera around.
Now after this, there's going to be a growl.
Stuff you be coming out my mouth weird.
Woo!
Who's laughing like that? What the hell's going on?
That's Will cut laugh like that.
Hold on, I got this shit on full screen, so I can't even see the camera.
Y'all just now get. I know what that boy do. I done told David what was going to happen. And you see how he's moving? He's nervous.
Wasn't trying to. It just come out my mouth real fast.
All right, wait, hold on. Let's listen to it before we start laughing. All right. Yeah. Let's be serious.
Hey, look, he goes off and he goes off.
All right, guys, let's get a little decorum.
let's get this together right now. We gotta get it together.
Oh man.
Say what I mean.
All right. Let's look. All right. Straight faced. All right.
Michael, put yourself on mute because you're making me laugh. Put yourself on mute, damn it.
Because look, what I wish I could have seen was his face.
All right. Here we go.
Jeremy, if you're listening to this, we apologize, man. Like
I don't. I'm gonna make fun of your ass. I done told you.
We're gonna ride it back just coach to that fucking.
That could get to me anytime soon. Right. I don't know where Shaky is. Ah, shit. Y'all know, stuff that be coming out of my mouth. Weird. Woo!
Put yourself on mute.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. I don't give a shit if it's ow. That's way big for a sound. Ooh. Man. I just hollered back, wasn't even trying to. It just come out the mouth real fast. My heart just dropped. Quit that.
Oh shit!
I bet that damn owl lost a bunch of feathers. He's like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, I need a timeout, guys. I'm fucking crying over here.
Yo, Jeremy.
Oh my god!
Write this out, Jeremy. This is not me truth doing this. This is Vault and Wilcott. This is Vault and Shaky.
Oh my god!
Hey, he knows I will. He knows I will make fun of him because, like,
you see my eyes. Holy shit!
Y'all just don't know how jumpy he gets.
He gets bad jumpy.
Wow.
Let me tell you what, Lethal, my oldest boy, he used to mess with Jeremy. Jeremy would be up doing something up under the hood or something, and he'd be looking at something, especially if he's bent over right where the battery is. Will was the worst one to do it. He'd reach up there and hit the horn. Jeremy has done knocked so many hoods down himself. That horn go off, he hit his head, and he's gone across the yard looking back. What are you doing? He goes, man, I don't know what the hell that was. I thought it was blowing up or something.
Oh, man. All right. All right, we're going to try to finish this one.
You know what that is? That save your ass at all costs. That's what that is.
That's what?
To save your own ass at all costs. That's what that is.
David, what did I tell you when you started going out with him? If something happened, you need to make sure you are not in between Jeremy and his line of escape, because literally he will run over top of you, leave tennis shoe marks on you. And you ain't catching him. And look, when he gets scared, you know, because if you watch the light looks like it's on a paint sticker. And then he starts talking really, really, really fast. And the faster he talks, the faster his feet walk.
All right. First off, rule number one, I don't have to be faster than you. I just have to be a few steps in front of you. Because
he's going to be way in front of you. He's going to be way in front of you. And like I said, it's a natural reaction. That's how I know that's natural. That thing made a noise. He hollered back at it. That's natural. And that's all that there's no, that's not planned out.
Well, shit, he's so damn fast that he run track in high school.
No.
Actually, he mentioned something about that later.
He should have. He'd probably be ready for the Olympics.
Dude, that boy right there was he could have been a professional baseball player. I tell you what, I've seen them try to run him down at bases. And then that ain't happening. And like I said, he could have been a professional baseball player, but he liked being around his mom and them and his uncles and them. And that boy's been in the woods logging. He can tell you more about land markers, and there ain't a tree that he can't identify. He can tell you he can look at a tree and tell you what that species of tree is, how much it's going to bring it to meal, how many board feet you're going to get out of that tree just by looking at it. And one of the best sawers I've ever seen for his age. He can walk up to a tree, look up, just stand up there and look at it, throw that saw in there, and he'll lay his hand on it. And how he does it, I have no idea. But his hand will be laying on that tree, and he's running a saw with the other hand, and he can manipulate that saw in his hand. And then when he turns it, pulls his hand, he'll cut the saw off and pull it off. And he calmly just walks off. He goes, it's going to land right there between them two trees. I've seen him lay sticks down and drop a tree on top of him. You ain't going to find no better logger in the woods.
Nice. All right. So, all right, guys, we're going to try to get through.
Can we please?
All right, I'm all the giggles are out of me now. I ain't going to make no promise.
All right. Oh. Serious? We're reviewing some evidence.
Deep breath.
Right.
Are you fixing to play the one where he runs?
Oh, that's
still
the whole video.
That's going to be a little bit.
Yeah,
the whole thing. All right, here we go. All right, I'm gonna take it back a scotch. All right,
I'm gonna mute myself.
Put this camera out. I'll jump past it. Come out my mouth real fast. My heart just dropped. Crap, where you put that?
I saw some eye shine back. Did you see that eye shine moving back there?
Put this camera out. I'll jump in the pasture, and I'll go out the pasture while I can hurry up and get back to get to the pond. Damn. Spider web. Just because I didn't want to go off in these bottoms. Uh-oh, y'all hear that? Well, if it jumps out in front of me, I hope y'all get a bunch of screenshots. What happens, it happens, but I hope y'all get the great screenshots. That way I know that my kids can say, well, my daddy, he did something nobody else in history ever did. He got a face-to-face encounter picture with Bigfoot. That's what I hope. But I hope he don't know how to use a cell phone. I hope it keeps on running. There's a stick. That could be nature.
Now that's the tree we put the.
Did you just see that eye shine up in the corner there?
No.
Yep.
Yeah.
Take it back right here. Take it back another second.
Hope you don't know how to use a cell phone.
Look up over here.
Look at this. There's a stick. That could be nature.
Yeah.
Right there. You saw it?
Mm-hmm.
Hell no. Hell no. What the fuck is that?
He's looking through the viewfinder trying to figure out what that is. That's why he made it bigger. I told him sometimes it's easier to do that at night.
Yeah, that's that hip bone.
That's the damn big ass light I gave him. That big old floodlight.
I'll pull in. Hold on. Y'all let y'all look one more time. It's gonna be blurry though.
Is there something moving back there?
If I rewinded a couple frames back, dude, something's been following him. Look, you saw it again.
Closest town from where I'm at. Oh my! Oh hell no! I'm gone, y'all. I'm out of here.
See, now he's looking for his escape route. I can tell you right now what's going through his head.
I am out.
Yeah. All right, now pause it right quick. See how the fence is right there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something picked it up
Yeah.
because there was one spot. It was literally laying on the ground.
And you know why I picked it up? Because it made a blockade. He's got to go across, under or over that now. It's going to slow him down.
Yep.
I told him.
Let me stop it in a good spot. Like you see the grate here. But when it looks over here, you can see all that's been pulled up. Yeah. All this right here has been pulled up. If I take it back like maybe 30 seconds in this video, there's something that's been pacing him. You could see the eye shine.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let this play out.
Record. We're getting out of here, y'all.
Fuck is that?
With me back here when I
That's a horse's head. Yes, that's a horse skull.
go out here walking.
On a stick with other bones below it.
I'm gone. Get your picture. I'm out of here, y'all. I'm gone.
All right, stop. There you go. Stop right there. Look at that.
Wow.
Yeah, see, something. I done told his ass. I got to call him in the morning. I know his ass is probably. He might be out there. No, it's raining. He ain't out there tonight.
Picture. I'm gone.
You just hear that?
Yeah. Yep. Go back.
I'm gone.
Listen.
Get your picture. I'm out of here, y'all. I'm gone. Hurry up. Get your picture. I'm gone.
You hear that?
Hello?
I heard like
That's all. That's all. That is all over my videos with Cat and everything. There's something. I can't make out what it's saying, but there's something speaking.
Let me see. Let me turn my headphones up a little bit more. I want to hear.
All right.
It sounded like a grunt to me. Go ahead.
It sounded like what it sounded like to me was.
Yeah.
I got a question.
Uh-huh.
From where this bone pile is, how far is that away from the mounds?
Well, see right where it's at, there's a bunch of little mounds there.
Yeah. From the main Indian mound, I don't know, 100 yards, 200 yards, somewhere in there. It depends on which
it's actually
direction.
a little longer than that.
Okay.
The little mounds, it's about 400 yards.
All right. My second question is, now, if it's, let's say you said 100 yards, right?
Mm-hmm.
Could that be the distance that you hear when it goes off, whatever the hell it was? Like, considering that you have like trees and everything like that that has to bounce off.
It would not be in there. Yeah, it could. But what I caught on my videos that I hadn't released yet because I'm going through and I got the original video and then I got another video, the same original video that I've enhanced so you can hear it better. It's right. It sounds like it's right next to the fucking camera. And I know damn well it wouldn't because this camera was on my chest. It's answering questions that we're sitting around talking to each other. And then you hear this in it. It almost sounds like me, but ain't me. But you'll see. Like I said, I've been working on that some this week while it's been raining.
You guys have been dealing with like this paranormal shit since that one night on a live stream where everybody that was on their computer heard whatever the hell that was.
See, what I'm wondering is this.
Jeremy didn't hear it.
What I'm wondering is because he picked up some of them bones that was by that mound. See, there's human bones coming out of that mound. What I'm wondering if he didn't, cause something, usually mounds have guardians. If he didn't trigger that guardian because he picked up one of those bones or touched one of those bones he wasn't supposed to. That's why I told him, man, put your fucking hands in your pocket.
Yep.
You can, some of those, most of those mounds have guardians. If he set off one of those guardians, I don't know. Like I said, the plan was we were going to do the show tonight. I was going to let Kat most of the time talk because I wanted, y'all heard me tell experiences that, and it didn't. Only thing I was worried about was her safety, getting her away. I wanted y'all to hear from someone that's like Kat, that has been out, going out. This changed her whole her whole way of looking at things, wanting to research and everything. She didn't want to go back out to the woods. She's like, I don't know, I'm done. I'm fine. I know everything I need to know. Fuck it. I don't care. And because of what happened when we went to that cabin, and then we were going to go out there or go down to the farm tomorrow, not tonight, not at night, but during the day because she's never seen it in the day, and let her look around and get a perspective. And I want to see what's going on today because dealing with Squatches is one thing. Dealing with this paranormal stuff, I don't know if it's a guardian. A guardian can actually hurt you if it is deemed that you're a danger or you're trying to do something you're not supposed to that mound or to that land. These things can hurt you, and you can't do. There's not really nothing you can do about it. What I want to know is why it hasn't followed him home yet. It's staying out there like it's stuck.
Hey, guys, hold on. Quiet for a second.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck was I just hearing? Were you hearing that?
I heard that. It sounded like a kid
in the background.
Yeah, way off. Because I thought it was one of Truth's kids.
All my kids are sleeping, dude.
I thought it was one of your kids. It sounded like one of your kids going, no.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm technically deaf, and I heard that.
I just dismissed it because I thought it was one of Truth's kids.
Yeah,
my son has a YouTube video. He has a YouTube video playing, but it's not making the same sound I just heard.
Was it coming from your house or from somebody else?
I don't know where the hell it was coming from.
It sounded like it was coming from the show, so it had to be coming from one of y'all because it's not here. It didn't come from here. It came from out of my phone.
See, I don't hear it anymore now.
Hang on.
Like my phone is. Do
you hear anything now?
No.
I'm wondering if it could be this wind coming through the door.
No, that wasn't no wind. That was a kid. That was a kid making noise.
Yeah,
that was a young person.
Yeah,
that's why. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
What the hell was that?
Truth, did you think it was a kid?
That's what it sounded like.
That's what I took it as.
It was either a kid or it sounded like a cat.
There's no, like I said, no, that sounded like a kid to me. And see, that Cat's cat is over asleep on the couch. Like I said, what I heard came from this phone. So it had to be on one of y'all's end. That's why I thought it was Truth. I thought it was one of Truth's kids in the background.
No, all mine are asleep.
Well, it sounded like a kid and it came from the phone. I don't know which one it came from, but it came from the phone. But what I heard it sounded like a kid trying in a distance trying to say something or hollering something or something. But like I said, we caught a bunch of stuff on my live stream and on the GoPro that nobody reacted to, so we couldn't hear it with our ears, but we heard it with the cameras picked it up. Dude, I'm gonna tell you something. That GoPro Hero, it's a Hero 5 is what I got. That son of a bitch has got a hell of a fucking mic on that thing. Like I said, I thought it was a 6, but mine's a 5.
Oh no, dude, I got the 5 and I got the 8.
The 5 is a bad little son of a bitch. So if the 8's any better than 5, well,
yeah, the 8 comes with touchscreen.
Okay, well, I don't care about the touchscreen. So I think I'm just gonna find another 5.
Nah, it depends. With the 5, you could
I got mine's done changed the setting where mine's we're doing multiple 11-minute fucking videos. I gotta hook it up to the computer and figure out why I want it to do a continuous video.
No, you go right through the settings on the GoPro.
Okay, well,
for the camera.
I done changed something. See, I've been looking at getting some extra batteries because my battery don't last but about an hour and a half, and then it's dead, and I ain't got but one battery. So I'm thinking about getting me a couple of I don't know what battery I need to get though.
Oh, dude, I'll tell you what. Excuse me. All right, you remember when we was all down in Tennessee? I bought. That's when I bought the GoPro 8.
Mm-hmm.
While I was down there, I also bought a little battery pack. The same battery pack that goes for a GoPro 5 fits a GoPro 8. Hold on. Turn my camera off.
With the GoPro 8, with the 8 ones fitting the 5 then?
Yeah, it's all the same battery. Hold on, I'll grab it right now. I got the charger right here. Hold on.
See, I just gave David an Oracle. He's got a Sony Oracle. I mean,
gimbal.
No, not gimbal. It's an Oracle.
Guys,
it's an Oracle.
So, now, Shell just sent me a couple pictures. Now you know how Shell is super eagle-eyed, right? Check these pictures out that she just sent me. So I'm gonna come back to sharing that. We're gonna finish up watching the TikTok video in a minute. But remember that part where Jeremy just had the light face in the woods, asking what the hell was that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, check out these pictures Shell just sent.
No, there's a couple of them from the chat Shell and Julie and a couple other. Man, they're great at catching screenshots. I don't see it until they catch it and show it to me. I don't even realize. Sometimes I can watch it and don't even realize it's there. Oh yeah, they are. See, I don't see stuff in pictures the way everybody else does. Yeah.
Well, it gets better. So this is from the stream, right? See that outline like that? Now here's the next. Here's it ran through a filter.
What the fuck is that?
That's a face right there. That's a face right there.
Yeah, that's a face.
That's a fucking head. That's a head and shoulders and a face.
Okay.
Right.
Well.
So we're gonna run it through. We got another one.
Yeah, that's something there. Man, the wind is blowing like a motherfucker here tonight.
Oh, it is here too.
I can't, dude. Like, all right. So I'm looking at this picture, right, and tell me if I got it. If I'm getting it wrong here. Now, is this a eye, this a mouth, and this a nose, or am I off on this?
I don't know if that's part of a limb or what that is, but it looks like a face to me. I don't know if that's a limb or what. I don't know if I'm just seeing. I think that's a limb because it looks like it comes off that branch up there. I'm not sure.
All right, this part, the thing that goes straight down like this, right?
Mm-hmm. That looks like part of the limb.
Yeah, that's part of that branch.
Cheekbone. Don't worry about this part here. That's that branch. But cheekbone, and a mouth. What?
I do.
I got a legit question here. Have any of you gotten a legit look at what these things look like on the property?
Oh yeah, I've done seen them twice out there, full on. Like, the first time I seen
anything like that.
No, they look kind of like they kind of look like One Eye Willie, but they're a little bit smaller. The two that I saw, they're kind of like the patty, but they got hair splotches. They're like they kind of got a mange like, but I've seen them like that before. Like I said, the only reason why I kept going out there is because I did see them. At first, I thought it was just somebody and hogs down there until I seen one. Because I told David, I can tell you again. David will tell you this is where I told him before. It was down there by the tree stand. because the fence is down right there. They come across, and see, if you go straight across from the tree stand where the fence is down, you run right into the pond.
Yep.
So yeah, this is part of a branch that goes through the middle of the.
If you catch one from the backside, you'll think it's a fucking bear standing up there. That's what it looks like.
That's what the fuck is this, dude?
The two that I seen was probably 5 foot across at the shoulders, probably 9 to 10 foot tall.
But look at this thing. It has to me, this thing looks like it has no neck. Its head goes straight down into its shoulder. Its shoulders.
That's exactly what it looks like. Their trapezial muscles are so big and come up, it don't look like they got no neck at all.
You know what this puts me in mind of? Remember the X-Men character Juggernaut when he's wearing that helmet?
That's a good example.
Yeah.
That's a good example. And they're fucking fast as hell.
What the fuck is that?
I'm talking about fast. You ain't outrunning them, I can tell you that. I don't give a shit how fast. You ain't outrunning them.
Truth. The F-bombs, man. The F-bombs.
Yeah, all right.
We got to clean it up a little bit.
Hold on. What? I'm sorry. Are we PG in it or?
Apparently,
their algorithm.
They're gonna start going after people with dirty language. So
yeah, but see, people are not paying attention. That algorithm only works on that is if you have your stuff set for not for kids, that part of the algorithm does not filter over your channel. See, people are trying to state to all right. There's a reason why they asked if your content is for children or not for children. The ones that are that are set for that are set for everybody, even children, you get paid more by the algorithm. I mean by the oh crap, not the algorithm, but I've been up too damn long. I can't think.
The views or the
you get more per views by the revenue. All right, if you put it in there not for children, that means only certain ads can play on your channel. So you don't get paid as much for those other ads, like for Legos and for other bull crap. But you got two different algorithms. One is for not for children. One is for children. The one if you got it set for not for children, if I go in, I have to I'll do a video and show you. When I set my monetization, you click turn on monetization, and it gives you 4 little descriptions: mild to mediate language, heavy language with some explicit content, and I forgot what the other one is. I always click mild to medium language. I've never had a problem as long as you do that. See, that algorithm automatically. It's not going to waste its time going through because you done admitted that you use mild to medium language. So it's not going, that turns it's like it sees that and it don't even show the algorithm, that part of the algorithm don't even go over on you because you've already admitted to it. So they're trying to catch all these ones that are putting out content that little kids can get access to that ain't supposed to have access to. Because I thought it was, they were trying some other censorship. So I contacted them through the content creator side and asked them, are you infringing again on First Amendment rights? Because it is not against the law, according to the First Amendment, to cuss in public. But they can choose to not let's say, like Chick-fil-A wants to do an ad. Chick-fil-A is not going to put an ad on a channel that uses a bunch of cuss words and foul language because they're a Christian-based company. So what they do is they tell them, look, we'll do that. You can pay me this much to do the ad on there, but it's got to be for child, for no cussing. So that right there is part of the algorithm. It goes through because see if they get Chick-fil-A catches them putting ads on my channel, Chick-fil-A will pull their sponsorship or their ads, and they can't get paid for it. So what they do is that, and they're trying to catch people doing that. I said I had to have them explain the algorithm. The algorithm, if you don't have your stuff marked for not for children and you're cussing, oh yeah, it's gonna hit you because it doesn't know not to look for it.
My everything on my channel is labeled not for children. So I
You
think
ain't got to worry about that part of the algorithm. And when you get to the point where you can, I don't know if yours because you're not monetized. When you, no, it probably don't because that's part of the monetization. If you click on a video and to monetize it, like I said, it's going to draw up several different things that you got to click on. Like I said, mild, mild cussing, and a couple others. I forgot how it's labeled. Like I said, when you click that, you hit submit. And see what that does, it's basically a bypass. You've already admitted to you cussed in it, so there's no reason for them to put that algorithm. You see that part of the algorithm to go snip you out because you've done admitted to it. So they know then they can't put certain ads on your channel. That's the way that works. Like I said, they don't explain it well enough. And like I said, I start asking questions. I start interrogating them because according to the First Amendment, freedom of speech, you can't be censored like that, especially if they're making money off of you. You can't take my money and then censor me. That's a big no. Somebody, if they get caught doing that, somebody could wind up owning you too. That's the reason why I get away with the crap I get away with is because, like I said, I use our Constitution. I believe in it. That's what I spent my life protecting, and it means something to me. And I said, I understand I'm not for kids, so I don't pretend to be. I am not a role model of any kind. Unless you're trying to figure out how to fuck up. I'm really good at that. That's fucked up right there, though. That something laid a skeleton out.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now, after him sitting down on the ground, it ain't gonna be very long. He's fixing to cut a trail. If Bigfoot catches him, he's gonna be eating fast foods. All I can tell him.
And it's weird. It's weird, man. It laid it out in like it didn't lay it out like a normal animal would be. It laid it out in a fucking humanoid shape.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's why I kept calling it the gargoyle because of the horns.
Well,
legs.
Yeah, that. You got to think about something. Go back and listen to some of the old folk tales and stuff, or the legends. People would do stuff like this. It's a marker letting you know, hey, bad things. They ain't gonna write out on the ground. Hey, if you come over here, I'm gonna fuck you up. Or excuse me, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it like it. But so they got to use something like, all right, looking at that means something ominous or bad, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a universal language right there. They're trying to scare you.
Language saying that's like, oh, back off.
Yeah.
Or you gonna get it.
Yeah. See, that's a marker, and that marker to me means okay. They're trying to keep me out of there for whatever reason. They're trying to be scary. They're trying to, think of that. How many animals in the animal kingdom do you know of that are little bitty, but like the pufferfish will blow itself up 3 times bigger because the bigger the animal is, the less they're more than likely going to get picked on. That's a territorial marker. That right there is a marker saying, hey, you keep on, and Oogie Boogie's going to get you. Indians used to do the same thing. Indians used to hang up animal skeletons in the woods and all kind of stuff to scare the white man, just to keep them out of their area. Because think about it. If you walk into an area of woods and all of a sudden you see a bunch of skulls and bones hanging in a tree, are you going to keep going, or are you going to turn around and go back to the direction you just went?
Right.
It's the same thing they're doing. That's why I think these tree breaks, if we knew exactly what they meant, we'd find out a lot of times they're territorial markers.
Go.
That most definitely is a territorial marker.
Hello?
That ain't been there.
Hurry up.
The stick's leaning
Right
against
there.
that tree.
To the left. There.
Right there.
Yep.
Y'all see the eyeballs? Oh my god.
That's moving.
What I do? Holy shit. I can't, y'all. It's sitting there looking at me.
It's rocking. You see that shit?
He's trying to scare it away. I told him sometimes you can shine a light or do crazy stuff like that, and it'll cause them to. I think it's a shock, and I'm like, "What the hell's wrong with this son of a bitch?"
Like
it ain't got but one eye though. That ain't two eyes. That's one eye. It blinked.
That's why I say it looked like One Eye Willie.
Well, you know that
A lot smaller. A lot smaller.
What y'all don't know is that where my property was and where this is, it ain't but about it's less than 20 miles in between them.
Oh, that's
Yep.
something.
I rewound it back a little bit.
I say, what the hell happened? It's more paranormal shit just happened. That's definitely something with an eye, winking, blinking. Yep, there it is, right there.
Y'all see the eyeballs?
You know
See,
what?
that's about 10 foot up.
Yeah, because he's looking down. It looks like he's looking downhill.
The other thing is that ain't no bird. If it was a bird, it'd be higher in the tree.
That looks like he's looking downhill.
He
Nope,
is.
It's not. That's flat. Right
Yeah,
through
that's
there.
flat right
That's
there.
flat?
But
Yeah.
it's looking down at him because you can see it almost.
No, not leave it there. Leave it there. No.
I'm trying. Hold on. I'm gonna get there. Give me a second. I'm trying to get it to where he puts the light on this damn thing. No, that's not where I wanted it.
It's
That's
hiding
not
behind
where I
that,
wanted
that tree.
No. Leave it. No. Go back. Oh my God.
Oh, he's going to look at it again.
Nope. Y'all see the eyeballs? Oh my god. What I do? Holy shit. I can't, y'all. It's sitting there looking at me.
It's moving. It's hiding behind that fucking tree in that bush.
No.
Yep.
At 1 second, you can see it come down.
Yeah, it squat. It was starting to squat or move its head down. It's taller than what you think it is.
Nope. Y'all see the eyeballs? Oh my god. What I do? Holy shit. I can't, y'all. It's sitting there looking at me.
Right there. You can see an outline.
Yep, right behind. Yep.
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 It's
So
hunched over.
now,
Hunched over
if I
behind
go
a tree, like
now, if I go back, I'm telling you, whatever that was, you can see it in a few different spots. It's following him.
I don't think it's just that one. I think it's more. There's more than one out there.
Oh, yeah, there's definitely more than one.
I think they're surrounding him, or they were trying to surround him. See, they didn't get him down. They didn't lure him down there to see the thing they've done built on the ground. So that means he's going to hold up there. That's the way that right there would let them surround him. Why he's paying attention to that? That's an old ambush trick. Lure them to a certain spot, and then he's barking like a damn dog. I'm gonna tell him he's going to have to get a bigger dog. A little chihuahua ain't gonna cut it.
Tell him we're going to have to put one of them collars on him. Every time he barks, he's going to get shocked.
Did I hear something right before?
All right, right there. I just heard a tree snap.
Yep.
Or a branch snap. You heard that?
To me, it was more like a tree knock almost. But he's also got that bat and it's clinging around.
I don't see how that bat don't beat him in the nuts.
So listen.
Well, he's got it up on his backpack so he can reach up and grab it.
I had that on me and tried to take off and run. That so much be putting pop knots all over the top of my head. Pop, 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 pop.
Give it a listen.
Nah, that was a baseball bat. You can tell by
Yeah,
that.
so you probably run into all that shit right there.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a baseball bat. Is it
There
a
he
wooden
goes.
bat?
Yep.
You know, and that's this is the thing, y'all. He ain't at full speed.
There he just lost
What's it say?
the DeWalt.
This is the longest run I've made since I was a kid. I'm 44 now, and thought I was in shape. Hard to run when you're shaking. Your snake was shaking. Okay, all right.
Hey, that ain't. I'm telling you, that ain't as fast as he can go.
See? You don't see the light from the DeWalt no more.
Oh, he's gone. He ain't stopping to pick that motherfucker up. He'd go back in the daytime and get it, but he ain't going back out there now.
Huffing and puffing, boy.
Hell, he smokes more than I do.
Boy, he was moving and shaking.
See, right now he's at the entrance where that one gate is to the pasture.
All right, so where he was at in beat feet?
I think I
How
lost the
far is
flash.
that in distance?
300 yards.
Yeah, I'm gonna say a couple hundred, 300 yards. He covered 300 yards in just a short amount of time.
Because
And that's all.
Like he edited it, and dude, he's beating feet.
The other thing is, David will tell you, that's all uphill.
Yep.
And it ain't no little hill either. That's all up. That's all up probably a 30% incline.
No, that's more like a 5% because it starts out about a 2, then it goes up to a 5, then levels off. Because now where he's at, it's already leveled off.
Yeah, but that's all uphill where he started running. I know you probably in elevation, you probably climb 60 feet in elevation from the bottom of the hill to the top of the hill.
Yep.
Yeah.
And see, after the owl, there was a growl. Something growled at him. And everybody, plus me, was telling him, get in the pasture. All he had to do was turn right, and go through the woods about 30 yards and cross the fence right there. And just get in the pasture and follow it around.
There it is.
Mm-hmm. See, it's higher up right there. When it first started, it was up in them branches up at the top. Then it ducked down as he turned that light on, like it was trying to get down and get behind the tree. But that ain't but about 20 miles from where Willie lived. One Eye Willie. Now, could One Eye Willie come over there? Hell yeah. 20
Easy.
miles ain't shit for them. And stay under cover, heavy cover all the way. Did he? I can't tell you that, but
yeah, like
see, there was a blink.
If I was to go through it, and we watch this thing, I could point out 5 different spots where he was, or where there was eye shine like this, looking at him off in the distance.
Well, whoever wins this raffle, if Bama or whoever wins this raffle that I'm doing when I carry somebody out, I'm going to let them explain. You ask David, when I say there's nothing out there, there is nothing. When you take off in them woods from the cabin, you're walking further and deeper into the woods.
Check out this trail camera picture sent to me by.
I think that's a bird.
Cloaking Bigfoot. I think the
That is a bird. That is a bird.
You can definitely see a shadow walk by with no upper body.
I've seen that picture before.
Bigfoot or not? Check.
I really like that wood booger, wood booger
All right,
walk
guys.
song.
This is Road Camera. Gifting Rock is directly behind me. Let's see what happens next couple hours, huh? Adios.
The wood booger walk. What are you talking about?
That's the name of the song.
Jeremy has this one song that plays on his TikToks called the Wood Booger Walk.
Yeah, that's a person in that video right
That's
there.
a
Y'all know
dude.
that, don't you?
Yeah, that's personal.
They don't walk like that. That's a person.
Yeah, call bullshit.
Mm-hmm. That was a person in woods walking. Squatches don't walk like that.
Check out this.
Yeah, I'm calling bullshit on that one. Oh yeah, that's from the movie Exists.
Hey, there's places out there that look just like this.
Yep.
Tooth, do you have that dirt bike video you watched earlier? I showed you.
Y'all, I hate to do this, but I've done got tired and sleepy. Like I've been up since 7 o'clock yesterday morning, and I've actually got tired now. I'm fixing to go try to lay down if I don't wake her. I hope I don't wake her
Check
up.
out this video sent to me by a
All right, no problem. Man.
I thank y'all for letting me jump on here and vent a little bit, and thank y'all. And like I said, thank y'all for y'all's prayers, and y'all just don't know how much it means to me. And thank y'all. My heart goes out to y'all for what y'all did. And like I said, I'm gonna put up some kind of video tomorrow. I doubt she will be in it because she doesn't like to show her weaker side sometimes. But like I said, thank y'all, and I can tell you right now, y'all gonna bring a tear to her eye when I tell her tomorrow morning. She's probably gonna slap me upside the head with that monitor for letting y'all know. She doesn't like our personal business to be out very much. I mean, y'all know why? Because of her ex-jackass. Like I said, like I told her, he's gone, over with, and done with. We got one last thing we got to do, and he's done for. And what I mean for that is he's completely gone forever. But like I said, that's part of that. That's what he used to do to her, and gotten her in that mindset. And like I told her, he can't hurt you and he can't bother you no more. Thank all y'all. And like I said, that was I'm gonna tell y'all something. I ain't used to fear, and that scared me last night whenever she started complaining with her chest and everything. Like I said, I ain't been scared since I was a kid, and that scared me last night. And then I ain't ashamed to admit it. Fear is something I don't know very well, and that scared me last night when it came to her and when that was going on. I said, I ain't worried about me, and things don't bother me, but that bothered me. Thank all y'all. And till again, y'all, if y'all ain't subscribed, hey, y'all go hit the damn like button, please, because it helps Truth out with that algorithm we're talking about. The more likes, that's the other thing. The more likes that a show gets, the less the algorithm. It doesn't. It's one of those things that keeps the algorithm away. kind of like, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. The more likes you get on a video, the less likely the algorithm's going to pay attention. Because y'all got to think about how many YouTubers are out there and how many videos they put out a day that even though it's an AI algorithm, it can't cover but so many videos a day. And there's certain things that they look for that the algorithm does not, whenever it sees that, it doesn't even pay attention to that video. So please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Go subscribe to Mr. Willcut here, aka Buttons himself, and Shaky, whatever y'all want to call him. Kat done said she refused to call you Shaky. She's gonna keep calling you. But look, they have a thing. He calls her Buttons, and he calls her Buttons. So. Like I said, that's the thing. So thank y'all. Go subscribe to Shaky. Because he goes out, like I said, he's got a nice little camera now that was donated to me. Well, somebody helped me get it back a year and a half ago. And like I said, that's the thing. A lot of this equipment, like I said, that we've gathered up, I ain't hoarding it. You can ask David here. If somebody needs something, I got it, and I'm not using it, I pass it along. Because that's what Nightmare Nation is about. It ain't just about Vault gathering that evidence. It ain't just about Jeremy gathering evidence. David, everybody else that needs something, we try to figure out a way to do it. Thank y'all.
Yep.
Although I will say Jeremy is funny as hell when he's gathering his evidence.
Oh man. Yep.
Well, this is a battery pack for the GoPro.
Okay.
Just like this, very small, fits in the palm of your hand. But it holds 2 batteries. And these fit in the 5 and the 8. I have 2 batteries in this one, and I have one in my 8 in the car, and I believe Truth has my 5.
Well, I'm fixing to look on Amazon and find some GoPro batteries. Because like I said, I've got one. And that's the reason why we ended the other night. Was because the batteries were fixing to die, and I've got it timed down to where I about know when the battery is going to die, and I try to leave out. Mine died while we were out in the woods. So,
tell you the truth, Vault, looking to get one of these little pocket juices,
and
you just hook it right up, like it gives you like different ports and stuff like that. You hook it right up to the GoPro with your wire, and it will run your GoPro and record. And keep your battery completely charged.
Hey, can you get those on eBay? Not eBay, but Amazon.
Yeah, shit. You can go to
Walmart. Got a Walmart by you?
Yeah, man. There's a bunch of Walmarts around. Actually, I'm about
Walmart. I got 20 this at Walmart for $15. It's 20 megahertz.
Okay. Megahertz. I'll have to go and look. There's a bunch of Walmarts all the way around here.
Oh yeah, very cheap.
That's the next thing. Like I said, that GoPro is so much easier having it on my chest rig right here. I kept forgetting it was even there, and it mounts up. The other thing is I like the view it gives. If I'm pull up a weapon or I'm doing anything, you get a bird's eye view of what I'm doing. See, it's on this part of my chest, and if I pull up, see the way my shoulder turns, it's looking down the side of the barrel. Or whatever I'm doing.
Get the
I'll be back in
that I got when I was down there, and you get the head strap, so you can like you got your hat on.
I tried that. I didn't like it on my head. I like the one that straps right here because it doesn't hang on stuff. And like I said, I forget it's flat against my chest right here. It don't get in the way, and I like it on my chest. But I've tried it on my head. I've tried it on my chest. The one that I got goes around. I wear a chest rig. And a battle belt with a chest rig, and it I can put it as long if it's got a strap, right I can attach it to it.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, man, I'm fixing to get out of here and go lay down for a while. And like I said, because I would like to get a video and stuff up. I want to keep a check on her to see what's going on with her tomorrow, and I will let everybody know how what's going on with her. And thank y'all for all the prayers, because I've seen the prayers and seen what will happen when people at Nightmare Nation get together and start praying for somebody. I've seen it firsthand. Thank y'all. And I thank y'all for
staying around with all of us, and without y'all, we don't have no shows. Just be a bunch. Well, we do it anyway. We just be a bunch of guys sitting around on video talking. But hey, it's funner when we have other people to share in and laugh and goof off with us, and we'll make fun of each other and ourselves just as much as y'all will. So, thank all of y'all. And until later, from the Vault Keeper, sweet nightmares.
All right, so what's going on, Dave? Where they got you at today?
I'm in Huntsville, Alabama, over by the airport.
Ooh, dude, is there a Piggly Wiggly anywhere nearby?
Shit. Let me look.
I'm from New York, and why do I know about a Piggly Wiggly? Because my family is from Alabama. So I'm gonna ask a question: do they got that breakfast sausage down there?
The closest one is depends on which way I go. 20 miles away.
20?
Yep. Well, it depends on who's the maker of the breakfast sausage. You got Tennessee Pride, you got Purnell's.
Dude, I don't know what it is. It looks like kielbasa, but it's smaller than kielbasa.
You're talking about andouille.
Shit, I don't know. It's breakfast sausage that anytime my family members from up here go down there, I tell them to bring me some back.
Shit is nasty.
Like 5 packs. They wrap it just like a kielbasa, but it's like that big. It's like that big.
You're talking about andouille. That's Cajun.
Probably. They have it in Alabama,
South Alabama, South Mississippi,
like Alabama, Mobile, Bama, in that area.
Yep.
All right, fellas.
Yeah,
so I want Shell sent me a couple of pictures, and I want to bring them up, and I want to show you guys.
Let me turn my shit down a little bit. You blast my ears off.
Boo-be-doo-be-doo. All right, here they go.
I don't have no ears. Fucker.
What the hell is that?
What? Wait, is that from Jeremy's live stream?
Yes. What the fuck is that, dude?
Which part of the live stream? You know, that kind of looks like a panther's head.
It does. But
they come up to say
honestly,
Wakanda forever, motherfucker.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. All right. Now, that looks like a
dude. Is that an
gargoyle.
arm? No, that's gotta be a piece of the tree coming off like that. That looks like a little bullshit arm.
Well, I don't know about whatever this is.
No, that
right here.
Where you got your where you got your arrow right there? That's a tree. But come down.
Yeah.
That right there. Is that a?
That's a tree.
That's a
part of the
branch.
tree.
All right.
That's a branch. Whatever is behind that. Whatever this is whatever this is behind this tree and this tree. But it's in front of this one.
Yep.
Now, I'm looking at this thing. I see a ridge. I see an eyebrow ridge here. I see an eye here, an eye here, and a fucking mouth and like a jawline. And it looks like it's got like an evil, like it's tilting its head to the left a little bit, tilting its head to this side a little bit.
All right. I don't have my glasses on. Give me a
now
second.
even better.
Give me a second. Hold on. Give me a second. Damn it! I gotta clean my glasses.
What? See, this right here makes me think. There's way more on that property. What is that?
That.
Dude, that looks like some kind of like being. That's not an amalgamation of like branches and bushes and shit put together. That's something standing there. I'm not gonna go as far as say as a DM, but damn it, there's something standing right there. What is that? Like, look at this filter. Like, you see the mouth right here?
Mm-hmm.
And the chin, like, this would be the bottom of the chin area. See? What the hell is that? I mean, I've heard a couple of stories about those the panther beings, like panther men. They're Black Panthers that stand up on two legs and shit. I don't know what that could be.
It could possibly be what Vault was talking about as being a protector of the mound.
Yeah. Because if Jeremy did go up and start messing with bones on the mound, he screwed up.
Could
that be why that shit's looking at him like that?
And being a protector of the mound, there's no telling what the hell kind of shape it's gonna like form if it's caught on camera. Like, that shit is wild looking. Oh, I'm sorry for cursing. But yeah,
but I'm not. But you guys see it too. That's a face. That's a grimace. That's a grimacing face.
Well, Truth, remember last weekend those pictures of off the lake we was looking at of that face? It was in front of that one branch that was next to that tree. It looked like three stacked up, but when you looked a little closer, it looked like one big face.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what the hell that could be. Oh,
who the hell?
But you guys catch. There's some shit being caught out there on that farm. I'll tell you that. And
oh hell yeah!
I think you guys are stirring up a hornet's nest. I think you guys are stirring up a hornet's nest, and Jeremy needs to watch it, being out there by himself.
Oh hell yeah!
Not for nothing, whatever that eye shine, I'm telling you, whatever that was, that shit was following him around. You could pick it up, and when he would swing the camera around, you could pick it up subtly, like off in the distance a little bit. And
yeah.
Whatever that was behind that tree, that couldn't have been more than 30, 40 yards away. Could you imagine if it would have decided to rush him? That shit would have been at him in like 3 steps.
Oh yeah, easy.
But what would be out there giving off one eye shine though? That high up.
It could be how it was looking at him. Like, it could have been on an angle like this. Like,
because during the live, with it being bigger on my screen, it looked like 2 eyes.
Okay.
And it was like the head was just tilted just a little looking at him. Like it was standing behind that tree and just tilting its head. Hopefully he'll put the whole video up tomorrow on YouTube, because there's a bunch you missed of the growling. A couple of growls that were after him right after the owl. Because like when that owl went off earlier, when I heard it, it was a whole lot louder. But it sounded right, but it didn't sound right.
All right, same spot. The thing. So that was in. Shell said that was in the same, pretty much the same spot as the thing with the eye shine. So maybe that was following. Maybe that was following it, or
maybe it was a little one.
I don't. What the hell is that?
Because like when that the horse's head that was up there on the sticks, when he first showed it on camera last night, first thing I thought it was either a small coyote or a bobcat that was skinned, the way it looked. But once he got closer and had a different angle, I could tell that was that damn horse's head. So it depends on what perspective you're looking at it. Because maybe it's something that was right by the big one, but it had his head turned. That way it wouldn't show no eye shine.
I definitely. Let me see. All right, so go back to sharing.
All right. Quick question for me personally: were you guys able to get to the mounds before you got the property or after?
Oh, we were able to go to the mounds before. We just never, because there was so much evidence we was getting from certain spots, there was no need to go to the main mounds. I still ain't been to them. I've only been to the small ones.
All right. Has anybody done any research on this land? Like, is it old Native American land? Like what tribe? If it was, what tribe was there? What happened on the land? And what?
No, it would have been Choctaw.
So there was probably a lot of bloodshed and all. All right. Dude, there might be a mix of everything. You guys might be dealing with Bigfoot. You guys might be dealing with old Native American spirits. That would explain whatever the hell was in Chris's ear the other night.
Yep.
What was just caught on screenshot? That weird, like I said before, the weird shit that happened that one night in the live stream when you and Jeremy were out there, and you got near that X. And everybody heard something on the live stream, but you guys didn't hear it there right in person.
Right. And remember last weekend when Jeremy and Kat were sitting there together, everybody was saying it's like the light is shadows coming in on the light, and they could hear something. Well, once that, I think it was that whistle, once that whistle happened, all the light went back to normal.
I love that Jeremy's going out there and catching the evidence, but he should, in my opinion, he should probably let that settle down for a little bit, like a day or two, maybe 3 or 4 days.
All right,
in the last week, this shit has ramped up.
All right, so what I've been sitting here trying to do while I'm flicking back and forth between that picture and this picture is I'm trying to find the exact spot of where this thing is fucking standing, and it looks like it's right here. It's in this area somewhere. Can't make out the exact spot because that's zoomed in with a filter, but wait a minute, wait a minute. Yeah, whatever it is, that shit's like in this. I think it's in this area right here, or maybe over. It's in this area right here. Wait a second, yeah. I don't know, man. That shit don't look right, dude. That don't look right at all. Yeah, I definitely think it's standing there behind that tree. And Jeremy don't go out there with no weapons, right? Just that little baseball bat.
He does have machete.
But that means close quarters, man. You got to be in close for that. You got to be in use that. And I ain't trying to let whatever that is or a Bigfoot get that close.
Right. Because even with Jeremy running,
they
that's
still
a bad
outpace
sign
his
to
ass.
do anyway. Well, one, he shouldn't be running anyway. Because that's just enticing them to chase him.
Yeah, it activates their predator instinct.
Right.
That's why I say you never run from a dog. She'll start chasing you down.
Yep. Because I kept saying, you better turn around and stop. Because I know it had to be coming up on him. Because when he went through that pasture, you notice the cows were still quiet.
So, yeah, Ralph, I'll send you that. Hold on, let me see. No, Yeti. Jeremy was out in the woods. I don't know if that was. I don't think that's the thing that had the eye shine. That was whatever the hell that hyena muzzled, whatever that thing is. That's standing on the other side of the tree from whatever that eye shine was. Now, you know what? Ralph, give me a minute. I'll send you that in a minute. I want to compare something else. Hold on, we're going to go back to Facebook. Right? Screen. Shooby-dooby-doo. All right. Yep. All right. So, yeah, we're going to go back to Facebook. I'll go to these pictures here. Should send me another group of photos. Cheers. What happened? What do you mean remove? Add the stream, motherfucker. All right.
Language.
I whatever. Language. Flag me if they want. Flag me if you want. Go ahead. I just moved. We'll just move over to Spotify because Spotify supports videos now. All right. So, all right. Well, let me bring Facebook back up. So I want to. Is that where it was, Shaw? Down near the ground, lower to the ground.
Shit. Here comes the rain.
So, 1 second. Where's that one picture? That's not what I'm looking for. Now, trying to see if it was in this photo also. I don't think it. I think these were two different areas, right? But yeah, Larry. Who had said that in chat? Yeah. Dude, I don't know what the hell these things are out there. Look at that.
Oh, there's another thing. Remember when me and Jeremy first went out to the bone pile? I put that can of tuna up on that tree. And when we went back to go get the camera, the tuna was never touched. Last night, that can of tuna was up higher in the tree and it was on its side. They ate it. So they finally took food.
Yo, like, legit, doesn't this picture in this still give you like a Legend of Boggy Creek vibe?
Yep.
All right. I'm sorry, ZNA. I'm just now checking my email and I see the screenshots you sent from the live stream. I'm gonna send them to Truth right now. It's the bone pile and the eye shine. Yeah, I really don't look at my phone that much when I'm fuck the messenger.
All right, I'm about to bring up the picture of the eye shot of the
bone
pile.
And that's the one of the eye shine.
All right. So now this bone pile, man, that you look at that and you get the heebie-jeebies, dude, because that's laid out in a humanoid stature.
Yep.
Like you see what I'm saying?
Unless
like,
somebody's going out there and messing with y'all, like.
But you got the head right there. You got the left and right arm. You got what will be the rib cage, chest area, pelvic area, and then you got a right and left leg with damn feet on it. Like, I'm sorry, but yeah, Illumina and Ralph, give me. I'll send them to you guys. I gotta save them down on my phone and send them. But look at that, right? So I'm gonna stop sharing this for a second. Go back to sharing it because he sent me a picture of the eye shine. Facebook.
Dude, I'm really not liking the way I look on screen with all the black I'm in and this little triangle symbol right there.
See that right there? That's what had Jeremy freaking out.
With that white eye. Look at the stream. I'm sitting here in all black and I got a fucking pink triangle right in my corner.
Alright, so we're gonna go back. Shell sent me some new ones. Where is it? Right here. No, I don't want to invite. I'll share. All right, so here we go. And stream.
That's true.
All right.
It's one hell of a blow up.
Something is obviously now, Cho. The cursor right there, is that just because it's cursor sitting there, or is it specifically pointing at something? What the hell? There's obviously something right there. What the hell is that?
Yeah.
What is that? Cause that, I don't know. What is that? And change it to a different filter, and it stands out. What the hell? There's a lot of weird shit in these woods, man.
Have you guys done the voice recorders yet?
No, I'm planning on buying some soon.
I don't know. Oh, okay. Look at that. Okay, your zoom follows the cursor. It's obvious. He was being followed around by. I think Jeremy was being followed around by a couple of different things. Honestly.
No. Every night we was out there, you could hear something following us around. And it always stayed within 50 yards. But it's moving real slow.
You guys weren't out there wearing cologne and shit, were you?
What cologne? You don't need cologne.
Minotaur. I don't know, dude. You know what? You know what would have been pretty fucking. Sorry. You know what would have been pretty freaking compelling evidence. Right, Jeremy needs a thermal. If he
past 2 days, I've been looking at the new thermals. But not like I have. It looks like a smartphone.
Yep.
That way you can sit there and hold it in your hand and look.
Because he could have put, when that eye shine was standing behind that tree, he could have put that thermal up, and you would have seen you would have got a general idea what was standing behind that tree.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not like the foliage was thick around it.
Yo, Dave, I'm about to send you a link for this pair of night vision goggles I found.
All right, so
I showed Truth these shits. It's just I showed Truth them. They're pretty good. They stick your SD card in them and everything. Like, Amazon. They should be in the cart.
Who are they made by?
All right, so
give me a
Roth.
second.
Roth, I'm sending them to you now. I'm sending you the two pictures. Where the hell did they go?
What is that playing in the background?
What are you talking about? That blues music?
It ain't music. It sounds like somebody's got it on high speed.
No, Bass has his printer going.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You sent it to Roth already? Okay, cool. Thank you, Show. Boo, 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 boo. Shooby dooby doo. Where the hell is this stuff? So, worm. Illumina, you guys sent me an email. I know you did. Your name should be in my fucking email. Luminat, your first name start with a K? Because I think this is you.
No, it starts with an I.
His real name, man. Real name. Yeah, send me a new one so I can forward this to. Oh, okay, I got you. Yep, I'm looking right at it. Okay, cool. I'm about to send them to you now. Reply. Attach. Shooby dooby doo. Shooby dooby doo.
What the fuck?
What? What's the problem? What the fuck? Let me go back and read down. They're not sending the right thing. All right. So, save. Save. All right, it's already saved. Okay. And give me the fucking option to send it. Yeah. I hate cell phones sometimes. They suck. Oh, yeah, you can't leave the house without them. All right.
Sure you can. You forget.
You as an adult, I dare you to walk out the house without your cell phone and not freak the hell out. I need my cell phone, keys. All right, Lumina, you gotta give me a minute. My shit's acting squirrely here, but I'm gonna send them to you. I'm gonna send them to you through your email. No, I got emails. It's just I'm gonna be on in my in the Truth Is Out There email. I also have the it's like Nico Industries. It's like a 3D printing website. They flood my fucking email with like deals and stuff like that. But you guys, I don't know. All you guys are in there. I'm looking right at like nine names right now.
Hey, if I drop out, I'll be back. My headset's about to die, so I'm gonna switch over to a manual.
Dave, I just sent you a text with the
yeah, I saw it.
Night vision.
All right. Well, I think we're going like 2.5 hours. I think we're gonna end this one for tonight. But Illumina, I'm about to send them back, and then I'm about to send them to you, and then email them back to me with what you see in there, because I'd love to see it. I'd love to know what you see in that shit. I'll send you the whole litany of the whole thing of the pictures.
Okay.
I think we're gonna end it for tonight. We've been going for like 2.5 hours, but we're gonna do one tomorrow night, and we're gonna review some more of these photos from Jeremy's live stream.
All right.
So you guys, everybody, thank you guys for joining us. Remember, send those well wishes and prayers out to Miss Cat. She needs them. We all know it works, so please send them out to her. And we will catch you guys on the next one. I cleaned it up a little bit today. just a little bit. But not a fan. Not a fan of clean. So tomorrow we will be back to our regularly scheduled fucking programming. All right, you guys have a good night, man. Take it easy. See you later.
Later.